All the story of no CCTV, it's all lies. There is CCTV. Now, definitely how she came in, and how Mohbad and Wunmi and Darosha and Adura, all of them came in on Sunday. Definitely there's a CCTV.
This video will burst your bubbles. This video will shock you, particularly those that are truly seeking for justice for Mohbad. That is the CCTV clip. Although the police might have some more clip, but this is more important. The person you are looking at there is Wunmi and the nurse. The nurse that is alleged to have injected Mohbad with some substance that he reacted to or was not supposed to be administered to him, or whatever it is that he said. The Nigerian police have held on to the nurse. They have called in Naira Marley. They have also called in Sam Larry. They have held on to Prime Boy and Spending. But there is one person that the Nigerian police have refused to call in, and that is Wunmi. Now, is it because her mother is a police officer, or there are certain people who are connected to Wunmi who have called the police? Look, do not put that girl in your custody. Do not interrogate her. Give her a soft landing. What exactly is this? Is that not Wunmi? Look at that video. Is that not Wunmi? That is Wunmi that actually brought in the nurse. Why is Wunmi not held? Why is she not culpable? Why is she not held for being the person that brought in the nurse? The Nigerian police said that the person who brought in the nurse or who called in the nurse should be held as an accomplice. Now, I want you to understand something, that the Nigerian police is saying all of this, even though the onus is on them to investigate and present facts to the court. The court will have to decide and pass verdict, isn't it? Now, it is clear that the nurse is guilty of administering what she is not licensed to administer. For the nurse, she said she was set up. He said this is a setup. I know that a lot of people who are into the medical field will want to quickly do this to get quick buck, particularly the auxiliaries. They often get called and they attend to patients in their houses. They do home service. When the nurse arrived and saw Mohbad, what did she observe? These are the questions that a lot of people are worried about, and they don't know why the Nigerian police have refused the nurse to speak her own truth publicly. Now, some might say, this is not for public consumption. This is not about the public. It's about someone's personal life, and the police do not have to. But do you know that the police also owe the public that duty? There is a duty, a civic duty. Yes, there are certain things that cannot be put out there publicly because it could, probably damage the case. It could create loopholes here and there. But the police should know that the public deserves to know the exact that happened. Or are you guys not getting what I'm saying? The Nigerian police held on to this thing for a while. It's been here and there unconfirmed. But here it is again. The story that Wunmi put out there and the CCTV that they initially lied to us does not exist. I could remember back then, Yabo Joe and the rest of the goons who are in support of Shekpeteri. Obviously, majority of them are in this. They inserted themselves into this for their own personal vendetta. It was not as if they wanted justice. They felt that they could nail Naira Marley if there was a way. And this is the reason why people confirmed that Iyabo Ojo, Tonto DK, Gistlover are one and the same. And possibly Tonto DK. Who knows? Now, regardless of who is behind Gistlover, it makes no difference anyway. After all, Gistlover's forte is basically gist of one person is sleeping with this person, one person went with this. That's all Gistlover thrives on. Apart from some, people sending Gistlover some videos of atrocities of some police officers here and there. Apart from that, Gistlover now looked at whoever is behind it. Now looked at that blog as the almighty, all-powerful. And here we are today. Gistlover is so useless that people do not trust Gistlover again or care about Gistlover anymore. Why? Because Gistlover was one, in fact, the blog that supported Wunmi and tried till today to rubbish Mohbad's father, also cover up the DNA. They tried to cover up the DNA. They said DNA was not important. Why are we requesting for DNA? Is that the justice we are seeking for? That's when I realized that this Gistlover and all of these people who are saying these things, they are not normal. How can you say that this is not important when Prime Boy got released later and Spending got released? The first interview they granted, the Nigerian police had to quickly pick them in. Why? Because they said the truth. They said this Wunmi, the Transformer, and Mohbad had quarrel over visa. And what was this about? It was about this fraternity. Wunmi said, why did you exclude us, I and the Yam, from the application? So you are traveling alone without us. Like, seriously? Before Mohbad could say Jack Robinson, it was deleted. It left this world. How? Was he angry? Did he injure himself? Was he attacked? Did Wunmi do it mistakenly? The nurse needs to speak. When I got there, I saw wound here and there. They do not want the nurse to speak. And they care less if the nurse says, I found a stab on the neck. Now, autopsy is being kept because autopsy will corroborate what people are suspecting. Obviously, autopsy will corroborate that there is this. Now, we also heard that the person, in charge of the autopsy and whatever, there are stories surrounding that also. They do not want the truth to be put out publicly because it will nail a lady who is not really important, but because there are certain people who she is connected with, should this happen and she goes to court, there are a lot of things that will come to light, such as some people sending some people to transport hard substance here, and a lot of things will burst. A lot of things will burst, but there is nothing they can do about it. It will definitely burst out. There is no hiding place for this one. There's nothing they can do. That's the truth. There's nothing that can be done about this one. There's nothing that can be done. More of these things will surface, definitely. More of it will surface. People will get to see and realize what kind of world we are living in. So much cover up. So much cover up. But justice will be gotten, not just because it's about Mohbad. No, for everyone, this will serve as a precedent. This will serve as an example. This will serve as a caution that you cannot do anyhow and think that nothing will happen. So what do you guys think about this one? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.